What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about selling silver. When, where, and how. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. Trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. And if you want to help support the channel by getting some DYDSS merchandise, of course we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies which are up for grabs, such as the brand new DYDSS 3/9's fine, 4/9's fine, and 90% designs available in black, white, gray, red, blue, and pink, as well as the DYDSS military tee, which is actually helping us raise funds and awareness for military with PTSD Inc., a non-profit organization working to help improve the lives of our veterans. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And do not forget, everybody gets 10% off if you use promo code MEMORIAL20. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But today I want to talk about selling silver. Now I have a couple different pieces in front of me. As you can see, I have some sunshine bars. I have some other kind of bars. I have a variety of different kind of coins. I even have some junk 90% constitutional silver over here as well. Now, the reason I wanted to talk about selling silver today is because yesterday's video, which by the way, if you haven't seen it, it was such a fun video to make and everyone seems to have enjoyed it, and it's my top video in the last 10 days, so go check it out if you haven't seen it. But in yesterday's video, I got a question from a subscriber. Actually, I got an entire paragraph of questions all packed into one big comment, and if I had to assume, it was probably 15 to 20 different questions, and I figured I could either run through all of them very, very quickly in one video, or I could break it up and answer one or two questions at a time. That way, A, I get to go into more detail and spend more time answering the questions, which benefit some viewers, and B, I get probably 10 to 20 different videos out of it, which benefits me, so it's a win-win. So I want to talk about selling silver today because the question was, have I sold any of my silver since I got started? Now, very quick backstory, I got started just under 2.5 years ago. I've been stacking since the very, very end of 2017. It was like the week of Christmas of 2017, so I spent the entire year of 2018 and all of 2019 stacking as aggressively as possible. Unfortunately, due to everything that's going on in the world right now, I had to put the stacking on pause. I had to postpone the stack, if that makes sense, just because spot price has gone crazy, premiums have gone even crazier, and everything's been crazy, and I figured it's probably best and safest to hang on to cash just because for emergency purposes. Moving forward, have I sold any of my silver since I got started? No, I have not. So unfortunately, I can't sit here and share a story of how, when, or where I've sold my silver. But I have a variety of different methods. I have a variety of different tactics, and I know that there are a lot of options out there for me, and I know that a lot of people have sold their silver in a lot of different ways. Now, the first and most interesting, and probably the way that requires the most effort, would be people who get large denominations of silver, such as a 10-ounce silver bar, or maybe a 25-ounce silver bar, maybe a kilo bar, which is above 30 ounces. Maybe they'll go for a 50-ounce, maybe even a 100-ounce silver bar, for the sole reason of melting it down, dividing it up, and then selling each individual piece of poured silver. For example, they could take this 10-ounce silver bar, melt it down, divide it up 10 different ways, and get 10 of these little 1-ounce poured silver bars, and then sell it to 10 different people. Now, obviously, when you get silver in larger denominations, 10 ounce and up usually, premium is very, very fair. You can get more bang for your buck, more money for your currency, and then with Smaller denominations of silver, such as 1 ounces poured silver, typically has a higher premium. So people do this, and I personally can't see myself doing it. It seems like a ridiculous amount of effort. It seems like a whole lot of time that I just do not have and or am unwilling to devote to doing that. Plus, I'm not really interested in making money off of pouring silver rounds or bars or anything like that. I just want to stack silver to save money for the long run. I have really no desire to pour silver. It's just not what I'm into doing. But it's an option, and there's a lot of people who do that. They have their own custom silver rounds, their own custom silver bars. They do it 100% themselves in the backyard, in the garage, in the basement, whatever, and then they sell it. Like it's a business, which I respect. I respect the hustle. It's just not really something I could see myself doing. Another option when it comes to selling silver would be probably the most common, the most simple, and it's what people probably typically do, which is heading on over to their local coin shop, which is probably where they got a good portion of their stack in the first place, but the shoe's on the other foot now. Instead of converting their dollars into it via the coin shop, now they're converting their silver back into dollars via the coin shop. Now, this is probably the simplest way to do it, the easiest way to do it. You don't have to worry about any online transactions. You don't have to worry about shipping. You don't have to worry about anything. All you have to do is drive on over and meet up with a coin shop worker or the coin shop owner, whatever the case may be. And it's probably the most discreet way of quote-unquote buying and selling silver. And something that I've been saying for a very long time now is that even if you don't get a majority of your silver from a coin shop, like myself, I really do not go to coin shops. I really do not go to pawn shops or coin shows or anything like that. I get a variety and a majority, actually, of my silver online. I have a bunch of different online precious metal dealer storefronts. Some of them are better for 90%. Some of them are better for silver eagles. Some of them are better for larger denomination silver bars. Some of them are better for cull or damaged maple leafs, whatever. I have different websites for different pieces of silver, and depending on what I want or depending on what I need, I'll go to that site. Sometimes I'll even use eBay as an example, but I really do not go to coin shops to pick up silver. It's just not what I do. The coin shop, unfortunately, near me is very, very pricey for reasons that I absolutely understand. It's much cheaper and easier to do everything online nowadays, because when you're doing things online, you don't have to worry about paying for leasing, lighting, employees, or any of those other things, insurance, any of that. So you don't have as much overhead online as you would a physical building. So typically, physical buildings, businesses, have to charge more in order to stay in business and to stay afloat. I understand that. So the premiums at coin shops, at least the ones in my area, are typically higher than they would be online. So I don't really go to them all that much, but I've been saying this for quite some time now. I've always thought it was very, very important, crucial, vital if you are stacking, no matter how much you're stacking, if you're stacking as aggressively as possible or if you're just picking up 2 or 3 ounces of silver a month. I think, in my opinion and from my perspective, not to say that I'm a financial advisor, I am absolutely not, and nothing on this channel should ever be taken as financial advice. It's all for entertainment purposes only, but I've always thought it was important to build a relationship with your local coin shop owner and the local coin shop workers. I've always thought that that was important. I always thought it was a good idea to know each other's face, know each other by name, be friendly with one another, even if you stop by just to pick up a silver quarter, just one little thing that doesn't cost you a whole lot of dollars. It's not really converting all that much currency into it, even if you're not a huge believer in paying a higher premium. I think it's really important to stop by and pick up at least one little piece of silver every now and then, have a conversation with the people who work there, the people who own the shop. I think it's really, really important because at the end of the day, what is your local coin shop? They're a business, a small business. And I've always been a huge believer in supporting small businesses. Hint, hint, wink, wink. But on a serious note, typically, not always, but typically, small business owners have the you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours mentality. You help each other out, you do each other favors, you hook each other up. And if you are giving them business, if you are helping them out, if you are doing what is right for them or what they're hoping that you do, which is continue to give them business and consistently stop by and pick something up every now and then, I believe, truly, honestly, wholeheartedly believe that when it comes time for you to quote unquote sell your silver, they're going to help you out. They're going to know you. They're going to be friendly with you. And they're going to want to do you a favor. So they might give you a little bit more over spot than they would if you were just some random guy stopping in just to sell off your stack because there's something that you want to do. Some spur of the moment stop by, hey, I'm trying to get rid of this stuff. Can you buy it from me? Or if you stop by the coin shop owner, which you can kind of view as a friend in a way, he or she might really want to help you out. And that's actually worked in my favor when it comes to quote unquote buying the silver. There was one time I picked up some silver from, it wasn't even a coin shop, it was a pawn shop. And typically, this guy doesn't do a whole lot of quote unquote selling. He's just one of those cash for gold type of places. And I went in there asking him, I was like, hey, I'm just looking for like a little silver bar. You have anything? And I knew the guy. I had sold him, I think, a gold chain one time quite a few years ago. And I think I sold him some antiques that I had found in a house that I was clearing out. And the homeowners told me, hey, if you find it, you can keep it. We just want everything cleared out. I've been to this guy a couple times. I was friendly with him. I knew the guy. And he said, hey, you know what? I'm going to hook you up with a deal. And he charged me only, I think, 25 cents over spot, and it was a real, genuine, authentic piece of silver. It wasn't anything fake, obviously, because I checked it, and he knew me. So I think it works both ways. I think if you are friendly with a coin shop owner, or even a pawn shop owner, technically, I think they're going to want to do you a favor. If you are consistently doing them a favor and consistently giving them business and maybe promoting the shop or just simply giving them your currency in exchange for actual money. So it's really a win-win. And third and final way, well, there's a variety of other ways as well, but the third and final way that I'm going to talk about when it comes to quote-unquote selling silver is probably the easiest way to do it nowadays, which is online. Now, obviously, when it comes to online, there's not a great deal of privacy. When it comes to online, there's not a guaranteed way of being anonymous or discreet or whatever the case may be, especially when it comes to online payments and transactions and whatnot. So there's really no way of being like secretive about it entirely if you're utilizing the internet to make such transactions. But the point I'm trying to make is it's very simple nowadays. Unfortunately, when it comes to the coin shop, you and the coin shop owner are restricted to that shop, and the people who are in the town or the neighboring towns or the neighboring towns. I live in the central New Jersey area. If I opened up a coin shop, you really think that I'm going to have a bunch of California or Texas or even Canadian residents just casually stopping by? No, doesn't work that way. But if I were to open up an online precious metal storefront, I could have customers all over the planet. Anyone who has access to my online website and anyone that I, as the online coin shop owner, am willing to ship to, the possibilities are endless. So, obviously, pros and cons. eBay is probably the most common way to do this, although I have seen quite a few people on Instagram. I've never been that big of an Instagram fan, but I did, in fact, create an Instagram page for this YouTube channel. If you are not already following it, please go ahead and do so. The link will be in the description. I've only been on Instagram for this YouTube channel for a very short while, maybe just a month or so, and I've noticed countless people looking to buy and sell coins. It's just what they're into, it's what they do. I don't know if they're looking to flip silver, if they're trying to get it for a low premium, and then when spot price goes up a little bit, they're going to use the same Instagram page to sell. Point being is that there are a lot of people on Instagram, and there's even more people on eBay. So when it comes to online sales, the possibilities are essentially endless. There's always someone willing to buy, and there's always someone willing to sell. All you have to do is a quick little search online, and you'll very easily figure it out. There are millions and millions and millions of people on the internet. How many people are in and out of the coin shop? 3, 4, 5, 6 people maybe? Online, if you're utilizing Instagram or eBay or some other website or app or whatever, there are thousands, millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of potential customers for you. So that's another option that you might want to take into consideration when it comes time to you wanting to quote unquote sell your silver. So hopefully this video was able to answer the question. Unfortunately, I did not have my own personal story to share, but I know that there are a lot of options out there for me and for you and for him and for her. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Have you ever sold any of your silver? Did you get out at the right time? Maybe when silver was $30, $40 an ounce. Maybe you got out at the wrong time. Maybe you sold and then spot price went up by $5, $10. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, along with your stories and experiences when it comes to quote-unquote selling silver. If you do not have a story or any experience selling silver, have you thought about it? Have you thought about how, when, and where you would go about quote-unquote selling the stack or a portion of the stack? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. Trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, so help us out. And if you want to help support the channel, which is a small business, in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies which are up for grabs, such as the brand new 3 designs, the 3/9's fine, the 4/9's fine, and the 90% t-shirt and hoodie, available in black, white, gray, red, blue, and pink, along with a ton of other products, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the DYDSS Military Tee, which is actually helping us raise funds and awareness for military with PTSD Inc., a nonprofit working to help improve the lives of our veterans. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And do not forget, everybody gets 10% off of everything in the DYDSS store. Just use promo code MEMORIAL20 to get your discount. And once again, I want everybody to head on down to the comments and let me know, have you ever sold any of your silver before? If so, when, where, and how did you go about doing it? If you have not, have you thought about it? Have you figured out a way that would probably make the most sense for you? It might be the most easy. Have you weighed out the pros and the cons? Maybe online would be easier, but obviously less private. Maybe you're going to go a different route. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.